Welcome to today's video, Matthew 21 verse 22 explained. And all things, whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. This verse from the King James Version comes from a passage where Jesus teaches his disciples about the power of faith and prayer. In Matthew 21, Jesus demonstrates authority by cursing a fig tree, which withers instantly. The disciples marvel at this, and Jesus uses it as a teaching moment to emphasize the importance of faith and prayer. The verse highlights a profound spiritual principle. Faith combined with prayer unlocks the door to divine blessings. Jesus is not simply referring to any kind of asking, he emphasizes believing. To believe means to have unwavering trust in God's power, wisdom, and timing. When you pray with genuine faith, you align yourself with God's will, trusting that He hears and answers prayers in the way that is best for you. It is important to understand that this promise does not mean God will grant every request without discernment. God, in His infinite wisdom, knows what is ultimately good for us and what is not. This verse is not about materialism or selfish desires, but about building a relationship with God through faith-filled prayer. The focus is on asking according to His will, which brings peace and assurance to the believer. Faith here is not passive. It is active, requiring not only words but also a heart that fully trusts in God. When you pray, you must believe that God can and will move according to His purpose. Doubt hinders prayer because it reflects a lack of trust in God's promises. James 1 verse 6 echoes this, stating that when you ask, you should ask in faith, without wavering. This verse also encourages persistence in prayer. Believing is not just a one-time action, it is a continuous state of trust. As you grow in faith, your prayers become more aligned with God's heart, and you begin to see His hand at work in your life. Jesus is teaching that prayer is not only a means to receive blessings but also a way to deepen your connection with God. Another important aspect of this verse is the emphasis on all things. This demonstrates the vastness of God's power and willingness to act on behalf of His children. It reassures us that no request is too big or too small for God. He is both mighty and compassionate, attentive to every need brought before Him in faith. As you reflect on Matthew 21 verse 22, remember that faith is not merely about getting what you want, it is about trusting in God's greater plan for your life. Let your prayers be filled with faith, and trust that God is faithful to answer according to His perfect will. If this video has blessed you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. May God's blessings fill your life as you walk in faith and prayer. Stay encouraged, and may His peace be with you always.